hungry.
Hey everyone, it's me, Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. I am here and in a very good mood today. I'm here with you guys, my favorites, my favorite Zoomers of all time, Mikey and Jamie. How are you?
Hi.
Hey, we're good. How are you doing?
I'm great because I am still like giddy with excitement about something that happened last night. And by last night, it felt like the middle of the night for me because I go to sleep so early, but it was like 8:30 p.m., I think. But that Insta story that Chrissy Teigen put up about the Hungry Girl magazine. First of all, I almost passed out. My phone started blowing up, and maybe there are people out there. This is now almost a week old, so we're gonna be like promoting this to death before this podcast comes out. But I mean, how cool was that Chrissy Teigen was flipping through Hungry Girl magazine on her Insta story last night?
The most amazing thing ever.
Yeah, and that John Legend sang Hungry Girl, and I was fooling myself into thinking, is he singing the theme song? I mean, of course he wasn't, but I'm happy to have a new theme song if he wants to.
He sang it to the tune of like Hungry, what's that other song?
I don't know.
Like Hungry Eyes. Isn't there a song Hungry?
Was that?
That was the tune
Yeah.
he sang it to.
Yeah, good
It
call.
was?
Hungry Girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. I don't want to say he's tone deaf because he's clearly not. He's amazing. But I didn't notice that.
Well, and also she said, I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
I know. It's like, I think subconsciously they must have watched the show on Food Network, or like they may not know it, but they listen to the podcast every single week.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If not, I'm just going to pretend that that's the case and not a complete coincidence.
Yeah, let's play it.
So
Let's play it real quick.
okay.
What is this magazine? Hungry girl. I'm a hungry girl.
Hungry girl.
I'm so hungry. I'm a hungry girl.
Well, I have a new ringtone for the rest of my life.
Please. It's the best thing ever.
They seem really into it. I don't know.
I would like to think that they went to bed and took the magazine to bed with them.
And that this morning one of them is having growing oatmeal and the other is having eggs in a mug.
This is the best fantasy ever. 2020 just got really good.
Finally, it's coming down to the wire. Anyway, so that is why we're giddy today. And like literally, I have gotten so many messages. I feel like I am finally cool. I have finally arrived because of this, but that's okay. We're allowed to be happy for at least a full day.
There you
about
go.
this. Okay, enough about that. Today we are here with a very fun topic. Today's episode is a Shark Tank episode. It is sort of like a Shark Tank haul / just a recap discussion, I don't know, conversation about all great things that have come out of the Shark Tank world. Many of them are edible and chewable. And I have to tell you, I'm used to eating everything during these podcasts. So I might even try to bite into some of the things that are not edible. No one's here to stop me.
Nope.
I have a dog treat. I may eat that. Anyway, you guys watch Shark Tank every week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been pitching this episode since like day one. We love Shark Tank.
Yeah, I love Shark Tank too. I don't get to watch it as often as I'd like to. And I'm always excited when like there's a product that I love and you're like, that's a Shark Tank product. And I'm like, OMG. Anyway, so today we're going to go over a whole bunch of them and I can't wait. And there are some things to chew and some things to just try out and just some things to celebrate.
Who's your favorite shark?
Who is my favorite shark? Probably Lori, because I know her. Like I've had drinks with Lori.
Oh, wow.
And she's super cool. And
What does she
she's
drink?
My height. A cocktail of sorts. I can't remember.
Wait, she's your height? I thought she was
she's
so much
really
taller.
tiny.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I think she's my height. Well, first of all, I think everybody's my height. Like, I'm like 2 feet tall, and then I'm like, oh, you're my height. And the person's like a foot taller than me. But no, I remember her being like really tiny. I met her at QVC originally. And then I saw her a few times in Chicago. She's like super cool, and I don't know, I love her. But, and I think she is my height. We should look that up.
Yeah, we should.
Look it
Definitely
up.
Breaking news there when we find that info.
All right. Well, in other breaking news.
Breaking news.
All right, I think I found Lisa's new shoes. All right, New Balance has just come out with Jolly Rancher themed sneakers. It's the shoe is actually called the Kawhi Jolly Rancher sneaker, named after LA Clippers star Kawhi Leonard. He helped design the shoe, and it's based on his favorite candy, I guess, is Jolly Rancher. So that's why it looks like a Jolly Rancher shoe version. The shoe is now available on the New Balance website, and I expect Lisa to be walking in those shoes around the island in the Hungry Girl kitchen like I saw yesterday, getting her steps in, which I saw Lisa getting her steps in while we were just having a conversation. I was 6 feet away, and she was walking around the Hungry Girl island in the kitchen.
I'm going to tell you a few things about this. First of all, I love these sneakers. They do look a little like Jolly Ranchers. There's even like a Jolly Rancher logo on the little like tongue thing that comes out. I think they're adorable. They're like blue and green and yellow and pink. I'm thinking blue raspberry, watermelon. Are there yellow Jolly Ranchers? I don't think so. But
I think so. Yeah, lemon.
I don't know.
It'd be
They're
great
cool.
if it was Willy Wonka style. You could like it
Lick
tastes
the
like
sneakers?
raspberries.
No, nobody wants to lick their sneakers.
Only before you wear them.
But no, Mike, I want to say a few things. You did catch me in the act. To me, I was like, what's wrong with you? Like literally, I walked 30,000 plus steps a day since March without exception. To me, it is just the norm. I walk in circles wherever I am, like literally. And
You're
when
going to have a hard time adjusting back to real life.
I know. And Mike was like, oh, you're getting your steps in? I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, this is what I do all the time, Mike. And I realized I don't really see Mike normally.
It was cute though,
yeah.
because you were using the island like it was a track, like it was a racetrack, and you were just walking around the island in a circle. It was kind of funny.
It is. I find a track wherever I am. In fact, a funny story, like I was out socially distancing, having a dinner outdoors last Friday night at a lovely restaurant in Calabasas. And a sweet woman walks up to me and says, hi. I'm like, she was so nice. She's like, I'm so sorry to bother you, but like, I am a really big fan and I listen to your podcast every week. And like, I walk all the time and I don't walk as many steps as you do. And all this stuff. And I'm like thinking, it's so funny. Her name was Stephanie, by the way. Hi, Stephanie, if you're listening.
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
I was so flattered. And then I was thinking, well, how do you know I walk so much? And I'm like, oh, I talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah, you do.
But it was very, very cool to meet a podcast fan. Like she was leading with the podcast. Like, and I was excited. And she lives in Calabasas. I almost invited her over to my house.
Well, the next time I see you, I expect you to be wearing these Jolly Rancher shoes, walking around the
I promise I won't
office.
lick them.
And please don't judge me for walking in circles.
No, it was great. It was motivational. I should start doing that. That's all I got.
That's all you got? All right, then I guess we have to jump into the products. And I'm really excited that a lot of these are available on Amazon, right? We got
Yes.
these on Amazon.
Yep.
Including this first product, which is something I'm happy about because I am thirsty and it's a drinkable item. It is Genius Juice Coconut Smoothies. What do we know about Genius Juice, Jamie?
So this is really interesting. They, present themselves, and this was featured this year. So they are saying they are the world's first whole coconut smoothie. Is it really a smoothie? It seems more like water. Okay. That combines organic coconut water and organic coconut meat. And it says when blended, it becomes rich, creamy, thick, but still low in calorie, they call it.
Oh, wow. This is totally a smoothie. This is amazing.
Thick. Oh, it's really thick.
Yeah, it tastes like when we were in Hawaii once. They were selling like coconuts on the side where they crack it open and you start drinking from it. It's exactly what it tastes like.
Well, what's amazing is there's no added sugar. It's literally 2 ingredients: coconut water and coconut meat.
Wow,
Holy moly.
That's
this is incredible. It's so, and it doesn't, the thing is, I love coconut milk from the coconut, but I don't really like coconut. I should say coconut water because it is coconut water. Really, but I don't really love bottled coconut waters. Always taste fake. This tastes so authentic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So it's how much is it? The whole bottle? 10 ounces. Yeah. So the whole bottle, 10 ounces, 130 calories, 4 grams of healthy fat, 7 smart points.
Only
I feel
4
like that
grams
would be
of
really
fat?
satisfying. 4 grams.
Yeah, why only 4? That's so low. This is great. I was like rolling my eyes. I have to be honest when I saw this on the list, but I absolutely love this. Does it come in flavors?
Oh, that'd be so smart. How genius is this product?
Oh boy. That's the idea. It's got a little like
Oh.
Albert Einstein mascot. All right, we're gonna see if it has flavors. Dun, dun, dun. I love, by the way, on Shark Tank how they always have the ridiculous pitches that, like, the producers are like, come out in a wig and, flapping your wings. And so in this one, they had 3 women in, like, what's that music video where there's, like, the women all, like, sexy dressed up and they're pretending to play guitar?
Oh, Robert Palmer.
Like Robert
Addicted to
Palmer,
Love.
yeah.
So they're like that, but they're wearing the big Albert Einstein wigs.
That's right.
It's
Yeah, I
pretty
remember
funny.
that.
Oh, that's
Okay,
cute.
let's see.
And it looks like Mark
Oh, there
Cuban
are
and Barbara.
flavors.
Yeah,
There's a
Mark and-
mocha, there's a vanilla cinnamon, and then there's the original, which is what we had.
I'm surprised there isn't a lime.
Well,
Wow.
yeah, no, there's not.
And they got 500,000 from Mark and Barbara, and so that's great. Well, I would have
Yes.
invested in this.
Oh,
it's really
but
good.
You know what? Reportedly, that deal fell through.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
So
I
there's
think
a chance.
they were the ones that pulled out. Don't quote me. I think they pulled out because, there's probably like a crazy term sheet of what they're signing on for.
Yeah, even being on the show, if you don't get a deal, they get part of your company.
Really?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep, I have heard that from many people.
No kidding.
But I love this. This
Love.
really is genius.
Shockingly delicious. Shockingly. I just love that it's no sugar added because normally I'm not a smoothie drinker, but like that, I would feel really good about drinking that.
Right, and it tastes sweet enough, but you don't get this like overly sugary taste on your tongue. It's just perfect.
It 100% tastes sweet enough. I mean, coconut sweet, it's got 17 grams of sugar, but it's all from the coconut.
Okay, next up we have something that we can chew, and I love the name of this. It's called Kapop. Whole grain puffs, vegan cheddar, and cinnamon churro are the 2 flavors that we are trying today. Kapop, and the logo looks just like a sort of like a superhero situation.
Yeah, like a comic strip, right?
Yeah, like Kaboom when they do like the comics.
yeah.
So it's Kapop.
Good branding today.
You going with the cheese first?
Yes, the vegan cheddar.
Should we tell
what-
people a little about these?
Yeah, tell me like a little what's special about these before
Sure.
I dive in.
So these are made from popped sorghum, which is like another. Is it a grain?
I don't know, but
Yeah,
they
'cause
smell
they're-
weird.
They're all about being free of gluten, corn, rice, and wheat. Super snacks. An ounce has 110 to 130 calories, 4 to 6 grams of fat, 3 to 4 smart points.
It's really good. Tastes
They
like
taste
cheese.
way better than they smell.
Oh yeah.
They look like cheese doodles.
Yeah. Ancient grains. That's what.
Wow.
That's what. Sorghum
It's weird.
is.
Even the cinnamon one smells weird.
Maybe it's a sorghum that smells funky. I'm gonna
Oh,
try
these are
the
vegan.
churro.
Even the
The cheddar's
that's right.
vegan.
They're called. Yeah.
They're vegan. That's in the
Dairy
name.
free cheddar.
One of their big selling points. Plant based. Ooh, wow. Oh, you know what I want? I want to make like a little apple pie a la mode in a mug, and then put these on top.
Ooh,
So good.
Yes.
that's really good. Yum.
These are yummy. Hold on, how many calories for the whole bag?
I love when you do that.
4 servings.
A lot. Oh,
So
that's
it's
not
like
crazy.
under 500 calories for the bag.
You couldn't eat the whole bag.
That's a big bag.
I could eat half the bag,
Yeah.
You could.
and that's only like less than 250. Not that I'm going to do that, but I absolutely could.
So the other flavors, it comes in a red and green sriracha, and then there's also this brand. These are the puffs, and they also have popped chips.
Oh, like pop chips?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want to know the backstory of their Shark Tank experience?
Yes, I'd love it.
All right, so 2019, they went in hard. They asked for $350,000 for 5%. Those are my favorites when they ask for like a crazy amount of money for a teeny tiny percent. You ready to know what happens? Can I get
Yeah.
a drum roll? No deal.
Wow.
No deal. Well, they were asking for a lot, and they probably
Yeah.
didn't have the sales figures to back it
Yeah.
up. I mean, it's all about like, how much are you making, people?
And I feel like too, the sharks like if you come in for like 5%, they're just going to be like, "No, what's the point for them?
Yeah.
It's not worth it for them. They don't need 5% of that business. Like you need to come in with like 20%. Usually they always go with like the 20% ones.
Well, it's a gamble because they're trying to, that way, if someone comes back and says, I'll give you 15%, I'll give you 20%,
Well, and the puff market is a tough market. Everyone
Puff
and their
market.
grandmother.
I want to shop
everyone
at
in
the puff
their
market.
everyone and their grandmother has a puff. I'm not wrong.
I have a shower puff.
No, I mean chips and snacks and puffs. I mean, I don't know. I'm a big, again, during this whole lockdown, I have become a big crunchy snack abuser, user, chewer,
I
whatever.
can hear you crunching from like a mile away, which is exactly how far away I am from you.
Yeah.
Lisa, I just have a question for you.
Yes.
Want a date?
Wait, how long were you practicing that one for, Jamie? Was
I
that like
swear,
all
on
night
the
or a
spot,
week?
On the spot.
Next product is called Want a Date. It's a date spread. And I think that's a cute name for it, actually. Is it all dates?
It looks like it.
Yeah, no sugar added, I think.
Dates, water, natural vanilla flavor, and lactic acid. That's it.
This is like I think it's supposed to be like an apple butter type of consistency,
Yeah,
naturally
so-
sweetened. Go ahead.
It's a 25 calorie spread that you would put on either, I guess, fruit or cookies or toast or wherever you would use, I don't know, like a peanut butter or an apple butter. And typically, like, I like dates, but dates are very sweet to me. No jokes about that. Like, oh, if they want a second date, they better be sweet. Seriously, I have concerns about this, but how are you trying it? Just like on a spoon?
On one of our other finds, which we will be revealed later.
I see it.
So 0 grams of fat, 1 smart point. Comes in different flavors. We've got the vanilla.
Of course, because vanilla is the best flavor ever. This is very good.
Yeah. Excellent.
I like it. It's not, you know what I like about it? It's not like crazy thick or anything or weird. And it's kind of mild. I'm going to put it on an apple. Look, I'm
idea.
prepared. I came with an apple.
You know what it reminds me of? The prune filling in Hamantaschen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, flavor wise, I don't disagree, but better.
But better, because it's less, you know.
It kind of
support
reminds
this.
me of like what you would do with like sweet hummus, dessert hummus. Like it's almost similar to that to me. I don't know.
It just reminds me of apple butter, pumpkin butter, that type of a.
Yeah, it's very apple buttery.
You want to hear the other flavors it comes in?
Absolutely.
Pumpkin spice, which is probably seasonal, cinnamon, chocolate, and original. You know, the only thing that's not great about this is it's kind of pricey.
It is. How much?
Yeah, I mean, if you get it on Amazon, it's $24 for 2 of them. I think it's probably cheaper in stores though, and you can get this. I'm sure it's cheaper actually. So mostly small mom and pop shops. Oh, best place to get it is probably Amazon. I think it might be regional. You know, after this podcast episode, I'm sure they're going to blow up. If Shark Tank didn't do it for them.
Did they get a deal on Shark Tank?
So this was this year, and they got $100,000 from Mark Cuban for 33% of their business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban, I have to say, he has really good taste in food, and he has invested in so many great food brands. I remember like he invested in Alyssa's Cookies. That's like an incredible cookie, and so many other things. So go, Mark.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was the last episode we saw. I think it was, but there was a product on there that he only went in because his wife
Loved
loves the
him.
product. Do you remember which one it was?
No, it's like a chip or something.
Yeah, so I wonder if his
a
wife.
chip or a puff or a
Yeah,
crisp.
no, exactly. Exactly.
So I wonder if his wife is like behind a lot of his decisions on that show.
She's the taste buds behind the genius.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have another edible because we're running low on our edibles here. But this is a pork barrel barbecue all-American seasoning mix dry rub. Perfect for chicken, beef, pork, fish, and more. Gluten-free, preservative-free, MSG-free. It's like a giant vat of it. You can put it on vegetables. The thing about the rub is you really need to cook with it. And today I'm sort of just sprinkling it on something. So I hope I give it a fair shake. No pun intended.
I feel like some rubs though, you could just like sprinkle on like, you know, like in a stir fry. Like you don't necessarily, oh my God, I just did the same thing. We just licked
Yeah,
our
but
fingers.
you're cooking. But you're
Yeah,
cooking
but you don't
the
have
stir
to,
fry.
but you don't have to rub. No rubbing
No,
action.
you don't. I'm not saying you need to massage this into your vegetable, but I'm saying it's good if you heat it and you cook it in. You know what I mean? I just sprinkled it. I have a piece of
But
chicken.
a good chef, barbecuer, I guess, not a good chef, but a good barbecue, they'll rub it on for like 2 hours before. Then it'll be really tasty that way.
Or leave it overnight even. This
Yeah.
is pretty good.
That's good.
It's not like, so what makes this,
It's a little spicy.
what makes this different? Like, I know a lot of rubs have sugar and they're probably filled with stuff that's not healthy. Like, what's their spin on this?
Their spin is tastes great. It's gluten free. Let's see what else we can find out about it. Okay, here we go.
Jamie, while you figure that out, do you mind if I finish the Genius coconut smoothie?
I thought you were going to try and finish the bag of dry rub.
I'll deliver this to you.
Let's see. I think their their thing is that it's just the most delicious barbecue rub. It says unique and memorable, inspired by the flavors of classic American barbecue, crafted by enthusiastic masters of barbecue, gluten, preservative, MSG free.
There's a cute pig with a fork on it. I don't think that pig would really be standing there with a fork. I bet that pig did not know what he was doing when he signed up to be on the label of this, because that's kind of sad.
I feel like I have to give that a real shot by cooking with it because I didn't like it out of the bag, but it's not supposed to be enjoyed out of the
I'll
bag.
barbecue up some chicken this weekend
All right,
and we'll
sounds good.
give it a shot. Although it's supposed to rain this weekend.
Oh, wait. You just reminded me because that's like a follow-up that we might follow up. Lisa, there is a product that we tried recently that I was like, this is okay. I'm not really a fan, that we have since fallen in love with. Can I tell you what it is?
Yes, please.
The chicken meatballs featured on the Costco episode, right? That's Costco. We buy them all
Yeah,
the time
the
now.
Adels.
They're
Really?
so good. When we 1st
Weren't
tried
they
them,
spongy?
we didn't like the texture, but I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. It grows on you. I have been eating them cold on my salads.
I
and
put
like
I
them-
gave them away.
they're so good.
Yeah,
I don't
I-
know what happens.
I
We
turned them
flipped.
into a chicken meatball sandwich and it's great. It's really good.
Flipped. We love them.
On the other hand, I have ordered 19 boxes of the dumplings and I eat them every day.
Oh, yeah.
Those are great.
Literally, there was a giant Costco delivery at my house and it was like the dumpling truck.
All right. Can we tell you how Pork Barrel Barbecue did on Shark
Yes,
Tank?
please.
Any
I wanna
guesses?
know.
Deal or no deal?
No
Wrong
deal.
show. They got a deal, but it wasn't a big deal. They got $50,000 for 50% from Barbara.
Wow.
This was in 2009.
Okay. I wonder how it's doing. 2009.
Yeah.
Well, they're still around, so that's good.
I don't know. It's weird. I thought I saw something that said no longer in business, but clearly they still have inventory.
Are we eating 11-year-old rub?
Yeah, really.
Please don't tell me those things. All right. Next up we have, and Jamie, I need your help because you'll know the answer to this.
Okay.
This is, I thought it was the Spatty Daddy, but it says it's just called the Spatty, and I look up the Spatty and it says the Spatty or the Spatty Daddy. Why did they get sued
Maybe they
and they're not allowed?
rebranded. The one that I'm looking at online says Spatty. So
Yep.
maybe Daddy sued them. But
So
but
what
yeah,
this is-
online it says Spatty and Spatty Daddy.
Okay. And this is like it's a little spatula that you can use. It comes in 2 sizes, so you get both when you order it for not a lot of money. And it's a little tiny spatula that you can use to get the very last drop of whatever it is that you're looking for. Now, this is not, I have one of these that's for makeup that's even smaller than this small one, but this one I think is more for food, like bottles of ketchup
Well-
or mustard or salad dressing.
I mean, they position it as that it's good for makeup, it's good for peanut butter, it's good for food and other let's see. They show it getting the last of glue out of your container, the last of your foundation. I want to use it. I just ran out of my hair balm that I use, and I want to try and scrape the bottom. Mike, are you going to try it on that peanut butter? See if you can get the last of your peanut butter
It's
out?
going to work. This is a great invention. I love it because it's sometimes you're just like, let me get this. I can't reach it. And the little tip, it's pointy and it bends and it has a long stick. I love this. I think it's super smart. I find it hard to believe that it's protectable, but I guess maybe they patented it.
I know
Look
what
at
I'm going
Mike
to do with
eating,
it.
eating the peanut butter.
Maybe-
What?
Maybe they did patent it and they sold the rights.
patent.
You know,
I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm
That
going
was
to
great.
make
What's
an
that?
omelet, and I'm going to feel like a giant, and I'm going to feel like I have a giant omelet because I'm going to be using this miniature spatula.
This little ooh. Ooh, yes.
It's
good
like
idea.
wearing black to make yourself look thinner. Use a mini spatula to make your omelet look larger.
Well, I always say if you want to look 10 pounds thinner, make your hair big and wear a giant watch. And
There
that
you
works
go.
every
and hold
time.
a mini spatula.
Well, it definitely worked. I
No,
did
you
the,
look big.
Oh yeah, opposite.
I did the top part of the peanut butter jar where, like where the ridges are. And I got all in like the little cracks in the ridges and it totally got it all up. So
Perfect.
it works.
Good. And let us know, Jamie, how it works on your hair balm.
I will let you know.
Just make sure you wash it after you use the hair balm so I can then use it again on the peanut
All
butter
right.
jar.
Yeah, no. You need separate ones for foods and non-food
Oh,
items.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
draw the
We
line.
got to label
Okay.
them. So this is interesting. 2012, and I feel like I've heard of this product a ton. This is not a quiet, like this is out there in a big way. 2012, they only asked for $50,000 for 40%. They did not get a deal.
Maybe they didn't have a patent.
Yeah, you never know what the story is.
Well, it's out there now. Okay, next item I actually discovered when I was out to dinner with a friend and she started using her phone by picking up her purse and flipping it around. And I was like, what's that? And she said, this is a Shark Tank product and we're talking about it. And then like 10 minutes later, the waiter comes running over to the table and says, is that the Shark Tank purse? So I'm like, what am I missing? This is like a thing. So the deal is, you know how sometimes you want to go somewhere, let's say you're walking your dog, you're on a hike, and you want to just carry your phone in like a crossbody holder. Well, this is that, plus it has a purse. It just doesn't have a slot for like $1 bill and one credit card. It's actually a purse that holds things, but the back is clear and you could put your phone of any size into this purse and use it because the little plastic that you could see through, it'll respond. It's like
It works?
touchscreen friendly. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
It
it's
totally
called
works.
the touchscreen purse. That's the name of it.
That's cool.
Well, that's a fitting name. So like this is such a cool product because I have to say as soon as I got Bam Bam, this is like going to be too much information, but as soon as I got Bam Bam and I was walking Lolly and Bam Bam together, I felt like a cartoon character because the dogs would get tangled and I'd have my phone and one dog in one hand and one dog in another. I was like, I need like a crossbody phone holder. And so I started buying them. And what ended up happening was I would like, at some point, I remember one time I got a new phone. It didn't fit in the holder. And I was like, oh, now this holds any size phone. So you don't have to rebuy it. Like the original one I had was just a phone case.
Yeah.
And I was frustrated. So this works with a lot of different phones.
That's cool.
And it does hold a lot. So I know, Mike, are you bored by this conversation?
I tuned out. I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
But it holds a lot. Jamie, I gave you one, but like I heard a rumor that you think we should give it away.
Yes, I was feeling generous. I think we should give it away to a podcast fan that texts Mike with, I don't even think it should be the last word because then they could flip ahead. But at some point during now and the rest of the podcast, Mike's going to jump in and say, the secret word is, and
Okay.
that's how you get it.
Okay, that sounds great.
And for anybody who isn't going to jump ahead and is going to guess that the word is purse, it's not going to be purse.
The word is not purse. So look at this. I just opened it. Like the back, you slide your phone into the back section, and then the front section has slots for credit cards, but then also a place for other stuff.
So cool.
And it's cool.
They
I
got
like
a
it.
deal in 2013 with Lori.
Oh, cool.
2013? Mm-hmm. Where have I been? I have been far away and asleep. Okay, the next item is for Lolly, and Lolly is sitting here, and I'm going to give it to her, and then she's going to review the product. Lolly's actually going to do a live review on the air. Can you believe it? But she's asleep right now. Is it worth waking her up for this?
I think so.
If you just put it under her nose, I think she'll wake up.
While I wake up Lolly, will you please tell me about this lovely and talented dog snack?
Yes. So this is Wild Earth Healthy Protein Dog Treats with Superfood Koji. And of course, we got it in peanut butter flavor because I know Lolly likes peanut butter.
They smell good. So what's it like? I mean, not to be a naysayer, but like, what is special about this? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
So it is only 15 calories per treat, delivers omega fatty acids and prebiotic fiber. I think they might be plant-based. I think I saw that. Ethical dog treats. So they're made from sustainable natural ingredients.
Wait, are they only for ethical dogs?
Yes. If Lolly has done anything questionable, this is not for her.
She has peed on the carpet.
Well, there's definitely things about it that are really special. It's all 10 essential amino acids. That's like hard to get.
Really?
It also comes in strawberry and beet and banana and cinnamon.
Okay, I'm going to try these. Do you dare me?
Yes.
Go for
I'm
it.
going to take a little taste. Lolly is looking at me. Is this edible for humans?
I mean, you're eating it, so I hope so.
Mike, taste it. Come on, Mike.
It smells weird. Okay.
It's peanut butter flavor.
You guys are weird.
I don't know. It doesn't
tastes
taste like
nothing.
anything.
Yeah. Here, give it to Penny. See if she likes it.
All right, let's see what Lolly has to say.
Okay.
Hi, it's me, Lolly, and I want to thank my mommy and Mikey and Jamie for allowing me to review this snack. It's called Wild Earth Good Protein Dog Snacks with Koji in peanut butter flavor. And that's a long name. Anyway, I like this snack because it's crunchy and because basically I like any crunchy snacks, but it's not like this snack has a lot of flavor. It's actually pretty bland. However, if you have a doggy at home that likes crunchy snacks and that likes peanut butter, then they probably would enjoy this Wild Earth snack. And so it's definitely worth giving to your dog because I would eat all the snacks in the whole bag if my mommy let me. Okay, I'm Lolly. I love you. I'm Lolly.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Straight from the Lolly's mouth.
And it looks like Penny's liking it as well.
I don't know. She's kind of
No, she's not?
suspicious. She's never been fed on the podcast. So.
I think I'm going to eat another kapop.
Yeah, you gotta.
You were going to say another dog treat.
Ah!
All right, here's the secret word. Are we ready? Drum roll. And that's me.
Is that the secret word?
That's me cueing myself for the drum roll because I add the drum roll and everybody. Okay, the secret word is tank.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah, because I think people would have guessed maybe they would have put in purse or shark, but no, I went with tank.
Tank. All right. And it's funny. It's fitting because I know someone that has a dog named Tank.
Yeah. And so
okay.
text tank to 805-380-8075. That's tank to 805-380-8075.
You know who they got to deal with?
Who?
Cuban for $550,000. So he
What?
obviously tasted and enjoyed these.
Wait, for the dog treats? Mm-hmm. Well, those are all the products that we had that we were going to try that were new, right?
Yes.
Like we are done. But we wanted to recap some of our very favorite things that originally came from Shark Tank. And when you look at this list, like, I think people might be surprised that some of these are Shark Tank products, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, the first one is Palmini, which is like has been in my life for several years now. What was their story? Do you know that?
Yeah. So they were on season 9 a couple years ago. They got $300,000 for 25%. They partnered with Mark Cuban and Lori.
Amazing. And so for those of you who don't know, Palmini, it started out as Hearts of Palm linguine in a can. They have since, they have their linguine in a pouch. Then they have other products. They have lasagna sheets made of Hearts of Palm. They're coming out with rice. That's actually out already because I'm obsessing over it. Mm-hmm. But it's all like sort of pasta substitutes made of Hearts of Palm. They're very low in calories and they are just like incredible. Like I eat Palmini all the time.
Yeah. Awesome product. Anyone who's skeptical, because I at first thought like Hearts of Palm as pasta, but it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I just ordered 6 cans from my mom and she was like, Lisa, that stuff showed up and I don't know what to do with it. Like literally, I was like, Mom,
Your mom's the funniest.
hot or cold? Do I eat it hot or cold? Like literally, I was like, Mom, I told her to mix it with tuna and add a little bit of salad dressing because I thought that would be the easiest thing. She didn't understand
Ease
the
her
whole.
into it.
Yeah, I don't think she's into the whole like marinara sauce pasta swap, but well, I'll keep you posted on that. Okay, the next item that we have fallen in love with that apparently started out on Shark Tank. Again, I did not realize that until a while after I fell in love with it. Bohana, those are those popped water lily snacks that I love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these. I have a bag in front of me. I have tried other popped water lily snacks. I don't like them as much, but I really, really, really love, especially the wild white cheddar Bohana popped water lily seeds. 120 calories per serving. These bags have 2 servings. Lolly loves them too. I hope they're good for dogs because she is like freaking out over here.
Who did she get a deal with? Was it Rohan when he was on? Like he guessed.
Bohana?
Yeah.
Kevin O'Leary. Is that Mr.
Oh.
Wonderful? Is that which Kevin
Yeah,
that
that's
is?
right. That is Kevin. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I remember Rohan was on there because he was interested, but then he decided he didn't want to take the chance. I remember that now.
You know, when you said who did she get a deal with, I assumed immediately that you meant Lolly. I'm like, Lolly got a deal with one of the sharks?
Can you imagine Lolly on Shark Tank with her voice like, I'm here today, pitching.
She would get any deal she wanted. All right, the next product, I have to say, this is one that is near and dear to my heart. And I don't know if it still exists. Is it still out there, Slausa?
I think so. I think you can get it on Amazon.
Boy, do I love Slausa.
How could it not be?
Let me tell you, see if it's out there. But I want to tell you that I first saw it. I was on the treadmill. This was years and years ago. I watched this woman really sell it on Shark Tank. The sharks asked to taste it. They, for whatever reason, did not like the taste of it. I thought it looked really intriguing. I ordered it while treadmilling. And I have to say, it was like the greatest condiment slash, I don't even know what it is. It's like part slaw, part salsa, and it's incredibly delicious. And then we wrote about it to death. Is it still
To
around?
death. It is
To
still
death?
around.
Okay.
I think that the sharks didn't get it because when you first like slausa, it's like coleslaw, but it's like relish, but it's like mustard. I think they just didn't understand it.
I guess. And also that's probably not a big, like, where do you put it in the supermarket? How do you explain it? But then it ended up at Lowe's. So you could find it at Lowe's. I don't know
So
if it's
funny.
still there.
When you're picking
It
up
is
your lumber,
so-
also get some
Exactly.
slausa.
That makes it less confusing. Wrong. But seriously, it's like 15 calories. It's totally delicious. It comes in a bunch of different flavors. I love it in tuna. I love it on salad. I love it with chicken. I think everybody listening should buy Slausa. And the woman who created it is super nice. Her name is Julie.
She slossum.
That's what her t-shirts say, I think. Like Slausa.
Do they? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this was 2013, but didn't get a deal.
I know, except I saw it immediately and then we started writing about it. So they got something out of it.
Yeah.
Another product that I think sort of was groundbreaking at the time, but now everyone makes this kind of product is Delighted by Dessert Hummus. Like dessert hummus is a thing now, but it wasn't when Delighted by was on,
Yeah.
right? Like, wasn't
I
it
think
like
they
totally
were
new?
the first in the biz, and then all these big brands started doing it.
And dessert hummus is exactly what you think. It's literally like sweet flavored chickpea based hummus, which is very weird, but delicious if you open your mind to it. And
Yeah.
it doesn't always work. Like
In
sometimes
your mouth.
you definitely have to open your mouth. Don't just smear it on your lips. But it's sometimes it tastes a little weird. Sometimes it's amazing. So it depends.
Yeah.
I know Delighted by makes great hummus, and I am definitely a fan. I especially like their brownie batter.
They got a big investment. They got in season 9 $600,000 from Mark Cuban for 25%.
Wow.
Yeah, they're great, and they're everywhere.
Yeah, they're doing really, really, really
Yeah.
well.
And typical hummus stats. It's not even like 50 to 80 calories for 2 tablespoons, 2 to 4 grams of fat. It's basically a dessert dip, but healthier.
Exactly. All right. And then final product I'm going to give a shout out to. I think this product was on the show this year. It's called Snacklins. This is yet another snack, like it's a puff crisp chip kind of situation. They sort of market themselves as a vegan pork rind, which to me is not doing them any justice at all. And I know that if you like dig into it and see, if you read the small print, you see it's made of mushrooms. Again, that doesn't do it justice. This is just like one of the best light, crispy, crunchy snacks I've had in like forever. And they're called Snacklins. The whole bag has either 80 or 90 calories. They come in great flavors. I mean, I'm obsessed. Did they get a deal?
They did. They got an interesting deal. This was pretty recent. They got $250,000 for 5% and 5% advisory shares. I don't even fully know what that means, but that's what they got. Lisa, what's your favorite flavor?
My favorite flavor, I like 2 of the flavors the best, nacho and barbecue. In fact, I subscribe. So they come every like 3 weeks and I love them.
Would it be good if you put both a barbecue seasoned and a nacho one in your mouth at the same time?
Yes. And the seasoning is actually very mild. They're not overpowering in any way. And they're just so light and so not fatty tasting, not oily. They're just so pleasant. And I don't know what else to say. Like, I feel like they're so unique. People need to try them to believe them.
Yeah, I tried a bag I took from Hungryland. I think it was like a barbecue flavored one. It was awesome. Loved it.
I love that the serving size is literally called the whole bag.
The whole bag.
80 to 90 calories, 2 to 3 smart points. It's awesome.
Yeah, I took a bag in here and I'm going to eat the whole bag. I am not going to disappoint. All right. Well, this is good. I don't think we don't need to rate these products, do we?
I want to
don't
rate.
think
I
so.
want to rate the ones that were tried, the new ones.
Okay, fine.
All right.
And I'll rate.
People want to know, Lisa. We can't leave them hanging.
Okay.
How did you feel about the Genius Juice coconut smoothies?
I'm going to give those a 10, probably because, they do deserve a 10, but also so unexpected.
Yeah.
Like, I did not really, that was like a shock.
Same.
Genius.
You're really just not going to let that go, are you?
When you got a joke, you got to keep pounding it in until people.
Mike, who told you that? Who gave you that advice?
Who told you that was a joke?
First,
Yeah.
Good one, Jamie.
See, now that's a joke. No. All right. Next up, we tried the Kapop whole grain puffs.
Kapop. I like these guys and I think it's cute. I'll give them a solid 8.5.
All right. Next up, want a date? Date spread.
Dates. Want a date? Date spread. Jamie keeps hitting on me during this podcast. I kind of like this. I think it's interesting. I'm going to give it an 8.
All right.
8, want a date.
I want to know how you felt about the pork barrel barbecue seasoning mix with the pig promoter.
The pig promoter. I'm giving that a 7. I don't really get it. It just seems like a regular rub. If everyone out there loves it and I'm wrong, let me know.
And how would you rate the spatty?
The spatty is solid. That gets an 8.5. It's okay. I'm crunching.
All right. When you're done crunching, tell me how you would rate the touchscreen purse.
Touchscreen purse. I'm giving that a 9 because I especially like it because it holds more than your average sort of phone holder. And I love that your phone can change sizes and you could still use the same purse.
So cool. All right. I want to hear from Lolly. Lolly, how would you rate the Wild Earth healthy protein dog treats?
I rate these snacks a 9.75 and not a full 10 because they were a little bland.
All right. Well, this was fun. If anyone, I like these Shark Tank episodes. I wonder if people like them. If they do, they should text Mike at, what's your number again?
805-380-8075.
I think they should also text him if we miss something that they have tried on Shark Tank that they love.
Absolutely, because we should do another one of these and try other things. And also people should, what else should they do? They should, there's so much. They should check out the new book, which is coming out in January. They should go to hungrygirl.com and sign up for daily emails. You can check us out on Facebook. You should review the podcast. You should share it with your friends. All right, and there's one more thing I want to say, and we should have led with this. We are now on TikTok. We're on TikTok.
Oh, yay! Are we
can't-
Hungry Girl on TikTok?
We are Hungry Girl and verified with a blue check and everything on TikTok.
Yay.
Now we
we
get
have-
some fun new content coming out there.
Yes, lots of it. So let us know if you like it. Okay, I guess that's it. I
That's
love you
it.
guys. We all love you.
Wait,
and thank
us or them?
everyone.
Is that love you directed at us?
I love you, and I love you, and I love all of you.
Everybody gets some love.
All right, thanks again for tuning in. We will be back next week with yet another episode. I am Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Till next time, chew the right thing.